Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, this week's video is going to be 10 things I wish I knew before going to college. The reason why I'm filming it now, I know it's still kind of early. It's not really back to school season just yet, but I go back to school on the 3rd because I'm an athlete, you know, I do cheer and all that. And so I go back to school earlier than most students. And because of that, I'm not really gonna have a lot of time to film during that period. Before we get on to the video, make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below what videos you want to see next, turn on post notifications so that you see whenever I do post, and follow me on social media. Links will be in the description box down below. I think that's it for now, guys, so let's just get on to the video. So the first thing on our list is your grades are still important. Now, the only reason why I'm saying this is because I always felt like grades are important in college. I just thought that, you know, once you graduated and you have your degree and you go to apply, to a job, that job's not going to be like, oh, you got a 2.5 GPA at this school and you got a C in this class. No, they're going to be like, okay, you have a degree in this from this school, you have the skills to do this, and then they'll make their decision to hire you or not hire you. What I didn't think about was that when you want to get like a master's or a doctorate's degree or whatever, your grades, like the schools that you apply to after you get your bachelor's degree, they're going to look at the grades you had in your first 4 years of college. So yes, they're still important, unfortunately. I know we're all sick of school. We have to push through. Number 2 on the list is you won't always know what your grades are. And this is one of the many things that suck about college. You may not know what grade you have, like your overall grade in a class, until finals. You could have a C when you think you have an A. Or you could have an A when you think you have a C. It is what it is. I mean, excuse me. When you submit an assignment, they'll give you back a grade for that assignment, so you'll know what your grades are in that sense, but you're not going to know your overall grade for that class. Number 3 is class scheduling is completely up to you. In high school, your guidance counselor was the one who would choose what classes you were taking. I mean, yeah, you chose like your electives and stuff, but they were the ones who were looking at like your stats. Like you were in this grade, you're supposed to be taking these classes, you know, like math, English, whatever. In college, you're the one who has to decide what you're taking. And it can become stressful when, you know, you're trying to take certain classes, but they're like overlapping each other in time. So you have to like either take it in a different semester or delete a class, you know, things like that. You also have to make sure that the classes you're taking are satisfying the requirements for your major and genetics and all that stuff. So it can become a lot very quickly, but I suggest like make sure you're talking to your guidance counselors. What are they called in college? Academic advisors. They're the same thing. Make sure you're talking to your advisors because they'll basically do what your high school guidance. How did I start this? They'll basically do what your high school guidance counselors did and like tell you what classes you should take. Yeah. Number 4 is making new friends is hard. I shouldn't say hard. It's not that hard. You can't sit in your dorm all day. Like you can't go to class and then sit in your dorm and expect to get friends. Join clubs, do sports, like socialize, because it's not gonna just, I mean, in high school, it wasn't going to just happen automatically either. It was just, you know what I mean? It was just a lot easier in high school. In college, like you have to make an actual effort to make friends, which kind of sucks, because nobody wants to have to do all that. But if you don't want to be lonely and bored your entire college career, do the work. Number 5, you need to have some sort of financial stability throughout the year. What I mean by this is when you get to college, you should have some money saved up from working a summer job or whatever. Yes, you have like a dining hall and all that, but what's going to happen when you want to go to the movies or to the mall? Well, I don't think you can go to the movies at this point. Anyways, you know what I mean. Like if you want to go out and do something, social distancing, if you know, you're gonna need money for that. Number 6, this is important. Don't bring all of your things to your dorm. Please don't do it. When I was first moving into college, my mom was basically trying to give me all the stuff that she didn't want anymore. First of all, college dorm rooms, depending on what school you go to, already aren't that big. You don't want to make it feel even smaller by cluttering up with things that you don't need. Definitely have a list of things that you need, whether that be food-wise, supply-wise, like school supply-wise. Try not to take excessive things, like things if you can leave it at home, like if you can survive a few months without something, leave it at home. Number 7, if you're not already good at it, get good at it. You need to get good at time management. You're in charge of your own life in college. Like, that's the biggest lesson to be learned, is that everything that you do is completely up to you. Like, yes, you have professors and academic advisors who want to guide you, but at the end of the day, like, this is the adult world. Like, nobody's going to tell you to do it. You have to take the initiative to figure out what you need to be doing when you need to be doing it. If you have an assignment due on Friday and it's Monday, you can't say like, okay, I'm just gonna do it on Friday. No, you have to spread that out throughout the week. Like, make sure your days are planned. Obviously you want to take time to yourself, but make sure your days are structured enough to where you're getting everything that you need to be getting done, if that makes sense. Number 8, buying textbooks isn't always necessary. Here's why college is a scam. First of all, it's just a scam in general. Second off, professors will make you think, I don't know why they do this. They'll make you think like you need the textbook for the class. In some classes you do, but most of the time you're not going to need the textbook at all, and you'll buy, like, at the end of the year, you'll realize you just wasted like $400 on 3 textbooks that you didn't really open. Here's what you need to do. On the first day of classes, go to your professor either before or after class and say, hey, I know you said we need the textbook, but how often are we actually going to use, like, how often are we gonna need the physical book? And if they say you're gonna need it, you're really gonna need it, like, okay, fine, maybe ask around for more people and then buy it. But if they say you're not really gonna need it, don't buy it. Don't buy it. You'll save a whole bunch of money that way. Number 9 is, this is to put you all at ease. Like, from my freshmen, college is going to become your new normal. As soon as you start college, you're gonna feel like you've been there for 3 years on your first week. Not because it's like terrible, sometimes it is, but because you just get used to it really quickly. And that's something I didn't know about until my orientation. I felt like I had been in college. Oh God, I'm talking too fast. I just bit my tongue. Damn. My first week of college, it was just, I felt like I had been with these people for my entire life. To put you at ease, like, it's not going to be, like, you're really gonna get used to it really quickly, and it's gonna be okay. Change is good. You'll be alright. Last but not least, number 10 on our list is, don't be afraid to change as a person. Now, we were just talking about change, right? You don't have to be the same person as you were in high school. Like, if you were a bully or a nerd or, you know, whatever, you don't have to be, like, this is your opportunity to change. Like, every time you go to a new school, new job, or whatever, it's an opportunity to evolve, to change, to not be the same person you were. Now, if you were a good person in high school, fine, stay a good person. But if you, like, felt like, oh, I wish I did this in high school, I wish I wasn't like this in high school, okay, don't be like that. Like, here's your opportunity. Don't be like that in college. Alright guys, so that is everything that I wish I knew before going to college. I hope this video helps out a lot of you guys who are starting college, who have already been in college. I don't know. I wish I would have, like, done a little bit more research before I started freshman year. By research, I mean, like, looked at videos like this where people were talking about their experiences, because I went into college not knowing what the hell I was doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got a lot of information, inspiration about it. I will be doing another kind of video relating to this. It's not going to be more things I learned. It's going to be how to survive your freshman year specifically freshman year. Like, I'm going to be talking about specific instances, and so keep an eye out for that video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what videos you want to see next. Turn on post notifications so that you see whenever I do post. And follow me on social media. Links will be in the description box down below. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, I love you. Do what I just told you to do if you want. And I will see you later. Bye, guys.